I ain't gotta fabricate it, proof is in the pudding. Use that shit as motivation, I'ma keep it pushing. I ain't gotta live a lie, truth be told. I look in your eyes and I tell you despise. That shit overrated, outdated, played out. When I sense hatred, like you racing, I fade out. I gotta get it, whether you gon' rock and roll, I don't know. But either way, I'm fixing to break out. My life changing like leaves change in the fall. I've been broken too, but you don't see me tripping at all. Cause what goes around comes around. Niggas hate why they up, cause they got the means to let you down. See the bigger picture. You ain't tripping on no dollar cause you richer, nigga. Fuck a hoe and face your problems cause you different, nigga. That's the game. I got my own car and created me a lane. Fuck you saying?
Greetings, everyone. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm just gonna be releasing some things that I need to talk about, doing a little mental check-in, but also just showing gratitude to Kiana and kind of talking about some things that happened after her reading and how I feel about her reading. But mainly, I do want to use this video just to show gratitude and show appreciation to the people that did send donations and that did show love and support. It is truly appreciated. I definitely hesitated on making that status or making that post because I don't like asking for things. I don't like being a bother to people. But Spirit was pushing me to go ahead and ask because closed mouths don't get fed, period. Um, so I took the advice of Spirit and went ahead and made the post. And I definitely was able to get the sage and Palo that I need. So gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. But I definitely just needed to come on here and kind of express a few things and get some things off my chest. So what I definitely did want to express is just that I love the work that I do. I truly do. And I love healing others through my pain and through my experiences in my human experience. And just through the experiences I've had with Spirit and through my spiritual journey. I love connecting people with loved ones that aren't here physically. I love connecting a lot of people with Spirit and connecting them to the truth. But it definitely does get hard sometimes on this journey and just doing this work. And this channel, I want it to be a safe place for everybody to express how they feel. I want just the aura around me, the space around me, just me, period. I want me to be a beacon of light for people, and I want me to be a source for those that need guidance and that need life talking to them, that need uplifting, because I know how it feels to not have anyone and to just need somebody to see that you just need love and that you just need support, and just a little bit of guidance sometimes. So I definitely do just want to show gratitude to Spirit for choosing me for this work and for choosing me to be the one to be able to heal others and connect them to Spirit. But definitely, after Kiana's reading, it definitely has shifted some things within me and definitely has showed me a few things that I need to just be able to deal with better doing this work. But pretty much I felt drawn to doing Kiana's reading because I was heartbroken by her story. I was heartbroken by her disappearance, and I was feeling very drawn to give her mother closure because I was feeling how much her heart was breaking. And a lot of people, it's hard for them to understand the work that I do. It's hard for them to understand how I feel or what I pick up on, what I experience, what I see through Spirit, but I'm not gonna explain it I'm not gonna sit down and explain something that I've explained already a million times. Um, if you're not aware of spirit, if you're not aware of the magic that's around us, the energy that's around us, the power that we have, then that's something that you have to find on your own. Um, and it's also information that I have put out already. So nobody can be mad at me about what I pick up on because you're not in my shoes. Um, and nobody is being bringing clarity to a lot of situations. So if I'm picking up on something, if spirit is pushing me to bring clarity to a situation, then I'm going to use my gift to, do what's right and do what I need to do. Um, and a lot of people see me doing this work and giving clarity on certain situations as disrespectful because I don't get the okay from families and things like that. But we weren't brought up to tap into our gifts. We weren't brought up to naturally tap into our spiritual side. So, a lot of people don't accept what I do. They don't accept my beliefs. They don't accept just how I am because we weren't brought up to accept this. So, no, I don't contact families about doing readings or getting permission. I don't even contact people about doing personal readings for them because I just rather let spirit work naturally. I rather people come to me when they're comfortable, and I rather do my work. And if there's validation, then it naturally comes out. If there is even more clarity, then it naturally comes out. Um, but after doing her reading, I received a lot of backlash. And it's not like I was seeing it, but I could feel it spiritually. And I was aware of it because after doing my reading, I was inboxed by somebody who's gotten spiritual guidance from me, gotten readings from me, have felt my gift, my energy, all of that, but decided to part ways with me after having some sort of jealousy towards me because of my gift. So I was messaged about the backlash and statuses that were, you know, of people coming at me, calling me out my name, things like that. And that person, I asked that person, just to show me so that I could know how to defend myself if I chose to respond to it. And that person chose to not send it because it was making them uncomfortable. I don't know, but I did not press them about it. I did not press them about sending the information. After I asked initially, I was just like, okay, if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. But before doing Kiana's reading, I made a post and, as I usually do, just saying that I'm planning on doing a reading with her and put a few pictures up of her, things like that. And I was shocked at the responses I was getting because it was pretty much just that post was going viral. A lot of people were sharing it on Facebook. And a lot of people were tagging her mother and her sister in it and things like that. So instead of me, getting a lot of response and things like that after doing the reading, I was getting it from the initial post before the reading. So eventually it got back to her mother, and her mother directly messaged me and just asked me, what was up with the post and things like that. I explained to her what I do and what I was picking up on and how I feel just about Kiana's disappearance and how I feel about doing this reading for her. She sent me her number. I called her, or she called me. I'm not sure exactly, but and I do want to apologize to anyone that might be offended by me saying that I was not in contact with any family in the reading. I only said that because me and her mother did make an agreement to not say anything about our interaction, our conversation until after I did the reading. But let me carry on. So, we spent about almost 3 hours on the phone. I basically did the same reading that I did for everybody else for her in private, except she got a lot more, clarity, insight, and direct messages from Kiana. Of course, because Kiana loves her mother, and that is her mother. So it was very beautiful. She was very blown away by my gift. She definitely acknowledged that she never received that much clarity or insight from anyone, and she was definitely, appreciative and showing gratitude. But I also, um, she asked a few questions about me and the work that I do and how I ended up, feeling drawn to do Kiana's reading. And I explained that to her, but also I explained to her that Kiana was letting me know that a lot of people would be mad about me doing the reading. So as I expressed that to her, she expressed support for just, wanting to validate my reading and the work that I do, and just, me doing this reading and connecting her with Kiana. Um, but also, it was good energy. It was laughs. It was, a connection to where we were able to joke with each other. And, we both made a joke and laughed about just a lot of people throwing hate and throwing shade and things like that, but not even knowing that we were in contact even before me doing the reading for everybody else. And literally, when I say we were in contact before I brought it to everybody else, literally I gave the same reading that I gave to everybody to Kiana's mom. Just more insight, more messages directly from Kiana, of course, because that's her mother. Period. It's only right. Um, but after the reading was done, a lot of people that knew Kiana definitely commented. A lot of people validated what I was picking up on. A lot of people shared her reading and validated what I was picking up on, and just a lot of things that I was saying and a lot of things that I brought to light. But out of the 4.8K views that I had on Facebook for her reading, only 136 people shared it. So it was pretty shocking that, I don't know, like the main thing that was the big topic of Kiana's whole reading was mainly just me and hate for me, instead of people mainly getting the point that these stories are important. Like it's important for all of us to tap into our gifts so we could be in tune with spirit, in tune with what's really going on. But like mainly that was for Kiana. Like it wasn't about me. It wasn't about who was giving the reading. It wasn't about my past and who I was before, I became a medium and realized my gifts, and before I started my spiritual journey, and before I moved from Elgin. It wasn't about that. It was about Kiana. And it's like a lot of the magic, a lot of the essence was lost from that reading, from people just being haters and being closed minded. But also, after receiving hate and after receiving the message of people posting hate and calling me out my name and things like that, I screenshotted it and sent it to her mother just to kind of, validate what I was picking up from Kiana about the hate that I would receive. And instead of kind of keeping the agreement of letting it be known that she validated the reading and that I gave a reading with her directly and connected her directly to Kiana, after I sent that information, she thought it was best to not tell anybody about our conversation. So to be honest, that did hurt me in a way because I don't know, it's just I'm trying not to get emotional, but in period, I kind of was like, when I first started feeling these emotions, I was like, okay, is this my ego? Do I need to check myself? Like, but a lot of times I consider a lot of other people's feelings and I just push my feelings to the back. And honestly, I do a lot for people through my gift, and I do extend myself in a big way with my gift, and I do put myself out there in a way to where people don't even understand where, like, I'm putting a big target on myself. I could get hurt behind this. I can, you know, it's no telling how people feel about me doing this type of work, and people have let me know and expressed and sent hate towards me to let me know exactly how they feel about me using my gift for good. Um, sorry. But um, I just I just hate that a lot of people can't just see how amazing spirit is, how amazing we are, how powerful we are, um, and just how important it is to utilize our gifts, our abilities, our brains to just do more and to put good energy out into the universe, to actually make an effort to make this world a better place. And I know that sounds corny to a lot of people, but I have a big heart and I have a big vision, and that's one of the big visions, that everybody eventually will tap into their gifts. I won't be the only one out here doing this. Like, I won't be the only one that feels the energy of spirit. Like, when I talk, people just won't look at me like I'm crazy. When I make posts, when I share information, people won't just ignore it or scroll past. Like, that's my main mission. Like, my main mission is to eventually connect everybody with their loved ones, so they understand that when the physical vessel passes on, the soul lives on forever. Like, I want everybody to know that, just like I'm sitting here and able to connect with my loved ones, I want people to know that your loved one's sitting right there trying to get your attention. Um, and everybody has the choice to do what they want to do, period. But um, I feel like it's important for me to stand up for myself. I really do. I feel like it's important for me to have a safe place to be able to share my feelings and my emotions, because I give and have given a lot of people a safe place to vent and to heal and to feel whole again. So um, I do deserve the same support and love that I give other people. And it shouldn't be a lot, when I ask for it. And um, I just want, I just want people to just get ready to get even more mad, because because I just got this urge in my soul, in my spirit, to just keep doing this work, no matter how much I get attacked, verbally, mentally, emotionally, like, no matter how much I'm ignored, no matter how alone I feel on this journey, I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do, because I haven't felt greater love and support and just care from anybody else other than spirit. And spirit hasn't let me down yet, and I will say it and keep saying it. I made a pact with spirit, a deal with spirit, and she was probably in my soul contract when I came back here. But I don't know. Yeah. A lot more people gonna be mad because I'm gonna be using my gift for a lot more cases and a lot more situations, a lot more, you know, things that's going on that we not aware of. If ain't nobody gonna get y'all the real, definitely expect it from me. But most definitely just know that I'm going through this human experience just like y'all is, even though I've tapped into my gifts and I'm able to do a lot of things that a lot of people aren't able or aware that they're able to do. I still have emotions. I still, get in my feelings. Um, I still be needing love and support just like everybody else do. So, um, just know that I'm doing the best that I can. And I understand how important this work is. Um, but also just be patient with me, stick with me on this journey. Um, if anybody that might be cringing, when I'm going through my pain, when I release it, anything like that, go cringe somewhere else because you're gonna see my highs and my lows. Like, y'all going through this journey with me. Y'all gonna see everything, every little nook, cranny, every piece and crumble, all of that. So, um, transparency is what you will get from me. But thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for showing support. Thank y'all for showing love. But also, I just want to give gratitude to Kiana because it was definitely an honor just being able to channel her energy, tell her story, connect with her mother directly to be able to give her closure and insight. But to also just, bring a little piece of Kiana spiritually to everybody that knew her and loved her. But definitely, if you haven't watched my reading with Kiana, definitely watch it, like the video, share. Definitely show love to her family's Facebook page, to Kiana. Um, yeah, it's just the main purpose of me doing that reading in this video is just to say her name, get her story out there more. But to also just show the power of spirit, because a lot of people was talking a lot of smack, throwing dirt on my name, and that reading was validated by exactly who it needed to be validated by. And that's the only person that I was looking to contact and talk to directly. So, um, yeah. But gratitude and thank you to everybody that's sticking along with me and supporting me. I truly just want to show a lot of love. But y'all have a good night and stay tuned for more content. My next reading is going to be with Kiera Cole, so stay tuned for that.
I know that I'm the shit. I don't need your secondhand opinions. I see the hate on your face. You can't play chameleon.